today we're talking about YouTube for realtor. This is one of the ignored part of our job. The main reason is that realtors, they're afraid of staying in front of the camera. It seems it's something scary, but faster you can confront your fear, faster you can grow in your real estate. And this is another tool we have to use. Now, I'm giving you a warning. There are a lot of tools us as real estate agents can use, but please look at what you want to do and then choose your tool. It's like I giving you a toolbox full of 20 tools, and instead of looking at your goal, your purpose, what you want to do with this tool, you look at the tools and going through the toolbox, see which one you can use. But if you go back to the reason you are using these tools, then you come back to your toolbox, you grab the one you want and use it. So same thing with what we do here. So make sure when we go through social media, there are different platforms. You pick the first or second right one for you. So through today's YouTube for realtors, we are going to make a distinction of which tools is the best tool for you to use. And that's the essence of today's webinar. And then next week, we're going to get to YouTube too. All right, so we have to deal with video. This is YouTube. It's not Twitter. You don't need to type anything here. So the main idea here is the video. So 93% of companies inquiring new customers, they are using social media videos. Now, 83% of social media users are using video. 8 billion videos are posted into Facebook daily. 8 billion, not one or two, billions. So for sure, these companies, the platforms companies, social media, are on the daily basis, you're checking the market to see what is the best way to attract people. And if video was not powerful, I guarantee we had 0 billion videos. So there is a reason why TikTok all of a sudden popped and got very famous. YouTube as well. So I'm putting emphasis on the importance of video. 161.4 million people is watching video in live video in 2023, and that the number is increasing by 2024. 83% of US adults are using YouTube, and that's a huge number. 2 billion logged in monthly in 2023, and this video platform is increasing on a daily basis. As you know, the importance of YouTube is another search engine. Google is a search engine #1. YouTube capture a lot of search visually. So as we know, I'm asking this question, if you give a 10-page brochure to someone versus giving a 1-minute video to someone, which one would people would grab? They go after video. So there's more importance in video than the just typing. This is the nature of our society. 63% of YouTube watching time comes from mobile. So don't underestimate the power of yourself. 500 hours of video are uploaded on YouTube every minute. We're not talking about every day. 500 hours every minute. A minute ago, we had 500 hours added to YouTube. That's insane. That's unbelievable. All right. 90% of US digital videos viewers use YouTube for the most popular channel they are watching. So now we're dealing with real estate agents and social media. So we have to connect them together. There are two things I want you to know in social media. is the education aspect of it and entertainment aspect of it. Now, that's where the huge confusion is happening. People putting a lot of material on Facebook expecting to educate people. Well, that's a wrong platform. Facebook is built and is made for interactions, connections, relationship. 5 well-known social media platform, as you know, I'm going to introduce them to you. Facebook is to have connections and relationship. Instagram is the same thing, but mostly with pictures and videos. So it's more videos. So that's why Facebook bought Instagram, because Facebook has a base on relationship and connections, and the Instagram offers a visual aspect of it. So that goes hands in hand. TikTok is for short videos and it's for mainly for entertainment. Now, it's started developing in education aspect of it, but is not as focused as YouTube. So it's not, it's I see some cases that people are start using TikTok as a search engine, but TikTok is not built as a search engine. YouTube is there for information and education, and YouTube Short was a reaction to TikTok, because TikTok Short start pulling a lot of people from YouTube, and then YouTube said, well, we have to recapture this audience back to us through a different phenomena. So they created YouTube Short that is made for entertainment. Now, here's this, let me just continue on this one. 51% use YouTube for real estate search, okay? That's why Google bought YouTube, because it's using it as a search engine. 85% said we'll use the same agent, but only 12% of it they do. Now, why I brought this statement here, because I'm going to get into that. 87% of agents do not have any post-selling system. Keep this number in mind. Now, 5 phases of buying a home, of home purchasing. Number 1, problem recognition. Number 2, information gathering. Number 3, evaluation of solution. Number 4, purchase. And 5, post-purchase. Now, number 1, problem recognition is for people to say, okay, where can we move? What city? What kind of home? So that's a search. And we know people are not searching a new area. Let's say people coming from Ottawa to Toronto, they want to search different neighborhoods. They don't go to Facebook to do their search. Where do they go? Google and YouTube. Number 2, information gathering. We're talking about the schools, parks, and that's where we meet agents, because agents putting a lot of materials on YouTube to present good schools in Richmond Hill, great parks and trail parks in Vaughan, etc. Number 3, evaluation of solution. At this stage, the purchaser is not looking for a neighborhood. They already discovered the neighborhood. And thanks to the agents that presented all those materials to them, you are checking for the requirement of buying, what is the price range in homes in, let's say, Vaughan? What is the size? What is the most demanding or high traffic neighborhood, etc. Number 4 is purchase. Done deal. We don't need agent after that. Number 5 is post-purchase. That's building relationship. Where do we build a relationship? In YouTube? I don't think so. We build relationship in Facebook. But that's post-purchase. Remember the stat I presented to you? A large percentage of people said they work with their previous agent. Only 12% they do. And 80-some percentage of agents, they don't have a way to follow up with the post-purchase purchasers. So all of this put together, and this is This is one of the things I created. This is my YouTube. As you see, I'm not targeting about restaurants. I'm targeting about living in Oakville, Ontario. So if you are in Vancouver, you want to move to Toronto, you discover that Oakville is a great city. So what is your search? Living in Oakville. I want to learn everything about the city of town of Oakville. So that's where we come here. Do not create a YouTube called John Blue. No one's looking for John Blue. We're looking for a city, the community. And here's some of the videos I put for my channel, YouTube channel. Look at the viewers we have here. 3,200 viewers. The title, Warning, Schools in Oakville. People want to know if they are getting into the right schools or not. Condo tour in Oakville, 3,000 people watch this, 2,700 people, 2,000 here, 2,000 viewers, Oakville versus Mississauga, pros and cons of living in Oakville. Moving to Oakville, stop. So people are curious. You have to raise up their curiosity. This is everything has the word Oakville here. That's part of the description should be, because remember, YouTube is a search engine, so it has its own SEO. People, YouTube give people based on their research requirements. So if the word Oakville is not there, is John Blue selling homes. Come and look at schools in my favorite neighborhood. This would not get into your SEO. Now, going back to the desire or the steps of a home purchaser, number one, problem recognition. People from Vancouver checking in GTA, they're not looking for Facebook to search what's happening in GTA. They go to Google and then they go to YouTube because they are connected. And that's where they start searching. They want to find out everything about, let's say, Scarborough. Then they are gathering information. Oh, it seems Richmond Hill is a great place. Do they have bilingual schools? Do they have a lot of parks there? So they come down from the layer number one of general search to the name of the city, Richmond Hill, Oakville, schools in Oakville, where we should go in Oakville. Does it have subway? What is the price of homes in Oakville? So this information is fed to the purchaser through YouTube. That's where the purchaser find their agents. They see the agents that is presenting all these materials is a savvy agents. They know what they're doing. It seems they're on top of all the materials, the city, they know the distance, everything. So that's where they find the agent. And I had those cases. I'm getting WhatsApp, I'm getting email, I'm getting call from the people who are curious and looking for the city of Oakville, because I tell them that I know everything about Oakville. So they want to deal with person who knows everything. Evaluation of solution, again, in YouTube, they're gonna come and say the requirement that they need to buy a property. And that's at that level, they're gonna contact you. Now, purchase is already gone. So with purchase, what they are looking for, they have their own agents. They're talking to their agents. There's not much happening online anymore because it's all conversation, sending materials, sending emails, PDF, everything. Post-purchase, built on based on relationship, then you can go to Instagram and Facebook. That to enhance the relationship that you have with your audience. I'm not saying if you post something in Facebook, you will not get a client for, but this is a systematic approach to social media. So if you want to put home for sale in Facebook, go ahead. Facebook is not built for selling. It is for it's made for relationship. Now, how your posting in Facebook go to the surface and become visible by many, many people. It's the number of interaction, all the likes, all the comments, all the back and forth. Oh, this beautiful city. Which city is that? You get the response back. Oh, I'm in Vaughan. Oh, that's great. It seems there's a beautiful park. So there's interaction in Facebook that would put Facebook's that make Facebook's to push your posting higher and higher and become more visible. If you just post a house, sold a house, there is no interaction. Create your marketing advertising position in YouTube. So you have to ask yourself when you want to post anything there, are you on social media to entertain audience or are you there to educate them? Are you there to communicate your authority as a realtor? Are you worthy of trust or a reliable agent? Do you know anything about the city? Do you know where to go, what to do, which area they should not go, which area is super populated, which school is the greatest school? Is there any highway? So they see the acknowledgement, they see the knowledge that you have about that city. Now, look at this search that I did in YouTube. The importance of Facebook group name. Okay, I'm gonna get there. These two clip that I pull out from YouTube is the first one. They are both talking about Richmond Hill. Look at how many clicks the first one had. 9,200 viewers in 9 months. And the second one, it has 5,200 in 3 years. So there are many things works here that would help your YouTube channel to go up and be visible. So if there is a clients coming to Richmond Hill, I'm sure they're going to discover the video on top. Top 3 pros and cons of living in Richmond Hill, Ontario. YouTube thumbnail is very important. Usually we should have 3 elements in a thumbnail. If the thumbnail is not clear, the message there is not clear, the image you see is dark and lifeless, that doesn't capture people. Now, one of the things I see on the bottom video is there is no human face there. Human face attracts a lot of people. We all like to get connected. So when we see someone's interacting with you, you get excited, you want communications versus a flat looking house, doesn't talk to you. So that's one thing you can do in your thumbnail. So everything is important in your YouTube video, even the description, because YouTube is strong in SEO. So we'll pull it out. For instance, nice homes for you versus North York, Ontario, whatever after. So on the first one, nice homes for you is extremely general. It doesn't say nothing. So SEO doesn't say it unless you look for nice home for you. But versus the other one, if you do a search on North York home, I guarantee North York videos would come up on the surface, and that's where you're going to see it. So there are a lot of details to tweak your video to be visible to the audience. Now, I pulled out few videos I want you to do to consider. Now, whether you are in any platform or you are in YouTube, remember what is the most uh, responding videos are the one with story and entertainment combined. You can educate people and being fun, which attracts more. Look at this sample I pull out for you. This is coming from Good Story, Ottawa Real Estate. The first video they had, one of the video they had there, got 38,000 viewers. This I'm going to show you in a few seconds, has a story in there. It's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. The second video, 48 viewers. Third one, 39 viewers. A year ago, 11 months. In 11 months, 38,000 people saw this. Now, let me see if I can share my screen and show that one to you. These are the 3 links but I already uploaded to my site. So let me see. You tell me if it's working for you. Okay, so do you see the screen on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to run it.
Yes.
Through this story, you saw the house. If you pay attention as the video was going, it would present the powder room, it would present the kitchen, etc. So this was for 208 Jeremiah Kelly Street. Now I have another video from them as well. This is also short. Remember, this is only 2 minutes. By the way, yes, they hired professional actor and actresses. You don't need to go that extent. I want you to understand you can create a very simple video with a story of just yourself and present this one rather than, okay, this is a kitchen, this is a bathroom, this is the powder room, this is second floor. Add some essence into that. So your presentation, instead of getting 39 viewers, getting 30,000 viewers. Okay, so that was the video. Actually, that was the end of it. So I'm going to stop sharing. So it's important that if you are moving slowly towards YouTube, come and invest your time. YouTube is not one time posting something and forget about it. So there is a systematic steps to do in YouTube. And as I said, I got clients from YouTube. I never got clients from Facebook or Instagram. And but you have to orchestrate the whole approach to this kind of marketing. So for YouTube, what you have to do is to sit down and say, my target city is Richmond Hill. What do I know about Richmond Hill? There are 20 things to talk about Richmond Hill to present it on my YouTube channel. Then start writing down the name of the videos you want to prepare. Let's say schools in Richmond Hill. Schools you should not send your kids to Richmond Hill. Two areas you should never go. Stop moving to Richmond Hill. Pros and cons of living in Richmond Hill. Great places, 5 great places to visit when you come to Richmond Hill. Stop doing these things before you arrive. All these kind of titles, you have to arrange it, write it down, and then work on one of them every single week. Now, one of question I had here is how long does it take? You can determine that you want to systematically put a video every 2 weeks, once a month, once every week. You have to decide what you want to do. And that's what you have to commit to. If it's a big undertaking, it is. Now, this webinar is open to any question. Anyone with any question?
Yes, Ashton, I have a question that you mentioned everything from Instagram to Facebook to YouTube and also the other channels, and particularly highlighting but what is going to be the criteria or going to be the future particularly of the chat GPT, which is kind of in for the real estate professionals at the moment? So is there any place that we can put chat GPT, we can rank it in, or we can compare it to any other social media which we are just mentioning?
Yeah, ChatGPT is a great tool for you to support your action. For instance,
Right.
you go to ChatGPT and said, I am a real estate agent. I want to create a 10 minutes video for my YouTube channel targeting the city of Oakville. Write down a script, a video script for me so I can go through that. My
Good.
title here is uh, best place to have a house in Oakville, or 5 nice places to see in Oakville. So ChatGPT, you can use it to create posting content in Instagram and Facebook, wherever you want to call it. So it's a great tool to use it.
Okay. Thank you.
Good question. The biggest reason people would not get into or start YouTube is they have no goals, no reason. They don't realize the importance of YouTube. To overcome that one is for you to brainstorm with someone that already went that way, or do your intensive research online and see what other people's they do it. One of the best way would be to go to YouTube and just type the name of a city and see who did what, and investigate and do research around that person's activity and learn from that person as well. How long does it take to make a YouTube channel? As I said, that it starts with you sitting down and said, what is the reason for you to start a YouTube channel? Then you build it down from that point on, and what you want to capture. Your goal should be to be #1 search video to come up when someone's searching for Richmond Hill. So that should be your goal. So all depends to what you want to do. Now, again, next week, we're going to talk about how you can organize your YouTube, your introduction, main point, last point, and call to action, and those kind of things. We're going to be in front of the camera and talking about video capturing, etc. Your fear of camera. We're going to talk about all those items.
Thank you, Ashton. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Yeah,
by this,
thank you.
I think there's no more question. So we are at the end of our webinar. So we'll see you either on Monday or next Thursday. All
Thank
the
you.
best. And give
Okay.
me a call if you have any question.
All right.
Thank
Thank
All the
you.
best. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.